3, 2, week 11.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. So that's our show for week 11. Mears picked against the Eagles against the Giants. Wow. Really? Welcome to Mo Mears Show. I'm Mo.
Mears.
3-1 last week, 2-2 on the road to comebacks. 0-4 the week before. Couldn't get any worse. We're stepping it up.
Well, if it wasn't for the Giants fans talking me into rooting for their team, I'd have gone 3-1 like you. But now I'm a loser.
You know what we had 4 of last week? Submitters to our Facebook contest.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
1,300 friends. 4 people.
Yeah, I mean,
1,700 views.
We're giving
4
away
people.
We're giving away an iTunes gift card worth $10. That's 10 free songs on iTunes.
The percentage of that is lower than my blood alcohol level.
All you had to do was answer the total attendance to all NFL games.
Simple. 4 million. You got a 1 in 4 chance.
Exactly. So this week, go to facebook.com/Molameers, the link right above here, and answer a question on Friday for your chance to win $10 in iTunes.
4 people.
Let's get it. We had to have a minimum of 5 to give out a prize.
Not the case. We will.
Yeah,
for next week.
Yeah, for next week.
The one of the 4 will get it this week.
Yeah.
Let's get into our 4 games this week. First game we're going to do this week: New York Jets traveling to the mile-high city of Denver. And let's just preface this week with one thing: the games to choose from doing, not a very good list.
Now, last week there was a plethora of very good games.
Plethora.
Yes. This week there's zilch. I mean, there's one good game this week, really, and it's not even that good. But anyway, let's discuss Tim Tebow and the Broncos.
I would like to, because I don't know what happened. We got stuck in a time warp or something. We're running a triple option. This is like the days before the forward pass. 8 passes, 8 pass attempts in an NFL game by a quarterback who played all the plays as a quarterback, and they won.
Fast fact: Tim Tebow only had 1 more completion than Ray Rice and the same amount of touchdown passes yesterday.
Slow fact: he's awful. How do they win? How do they win?
They rushed the ball 55 times and
he ran it 30.
It's insane. There's no way the Jets defense doesn't figure out a way to stop the triple, quadruple, fifth option. So guess what? Jets win. Broncos don't score a point. 22-0 is my bet.
I'm going to go with it this way. I say that Tim Tebow runs the ball 42 times for 120 yards, throws it 6 times, and at the end of the game they're down 2, and they win by doing a drop kick. Keep it in the time zone warps that it is. I say Broncos win because I don't even understand what I'm looking at.
All right, cool.
Like we said, the games this week are horrible. So we are going to feature a 3-6 Eagles team against a 6-3 Giants team. The dream team. The team that you went out in the offseason and you made it Andy Reid's run to the Super Bowl. Let me tell you something. You'd be better off with that dude than what's going on right now.
Whoa, whoa. There's a saying that money doesn't buy happiness. It also doesn't buy a winning team, unfortunately. No, it doesn't. And I'm not going to sit here and do what I do every year and say Andy Reid has to go and he makes all the wrong decisions, because you know what? I don't need to say it. It's been said. Look at the record. He's 3-6. It's all on him this year.
He lost to the Cardinals with a backup quarterback.
John Skeleton. I mean, I thought he was a Halloween decoration. Give me the Giants to win this game. I can't believe that I'm going to pick against the biggest rival on the road when their season's... It's really over. I mean, you can say their back's against the wall, but it's over. Give me the Giants to win.
Eagles at 3-6 without Michael Vick, without any kind of Deshaun Jackson, whether he's playing or not. What would you need for a miracle to come in? Like, Jesus is busy in Denver. All right, he's miracling them to a win on 8 passes. He don't have time to come and create a miracle at the Meadowlands again. No brainer. Giants. I'm going to do what I said I would never do again. Lock it in. Next game we're going to do pretty much the only legitimate game to do. 6-3 versus 6-3. Bengals traveling to Baltimore. Sort of for first place. Ravens win, they're in first place. Bengals, they're tied and down a tiebreak.
Yeah, basically the winner comes out with the same record as the Steelers, and then you got the tiebreak situations. The Bengals played well against the Steelers. They held up a fight. Andy Dalton threw a couple interceptions at the end.
He's a rookie.
He is a rookie. He looked like a rookie at the end, but you know what? He's a fighter. I like the Ravens at home. They haven't lost to a team with a winning record. They've only lost to teams with losing records, which doesn't make any sense. I think they get it back on track this week. Hooday, the Bengals fans, I didn't know that was a saying, but Hooday, they're the Bengals, I guess. I don't know what that means.
I saw it a lot on our comments. I thought it was a Saints comment, and that's a who dat.
Oh, who dat? Who dat?
So I guess that's in some sort of retaliation to that, or in some sort
maybe.
of accordance with it. They aren't geographically located anywhere near each other, unless I got the wrong map of the United States. I got the Ravens to beat the Bengals. Apologize to the Bengals fans, because we have a lot of them watching our show.
We do.
I don't know what we have with the Ravens. I think at home I got to take them. If it was in Cincinnati, I think I would take Cincinnati. When I'm confused, I go with the home team. Ray Rice runs the ball 5 times last week, throws it once. Him and Tim Tebow are on the same, like, they might as well just be the same person. Why not? Ravens at home. Next game we're going to do, San Diego traveling to Chicago. San Diego, you could make a case for them being the worst team in the NFL right now.
They're not good, and it's funny because the reason they're the worst team is because of a 5'6" running back that they don't have anymore. Darren Sproles was the heart and soul of that team. He made plays like he's making for New Orleans this year. It's incredible. I think that's why they're losing. The fact that Antonio Gates is getting older and decrepit, their running backs have been hurt. It's been a disaster every year, and then Phillip Rivers is throwing 18 interceptions. I like the Bears to win this game. They're hot. They've won every game since they lost to the Lions on Monday Night Football. I like Forte to run all over the Chargers. Give me the Bears at home.
I hope they've won every game since that Monday night loss, because you're not 100% sure. I can tell in your voice. This comes down to one thing. This is why I wanted to do this game. This solely comes down to the battle of the bitch face.
Nice.
Phillip Rivers versus Jay Cutler. Who can come out and display a bigger bitch face? The winner loses. Phillip Rivers, throw an interception. Cry and scream with your bitch face. Jay Cutler, throw an interception. Fumble it. Have it returned for a touchdown. Go on the sideline and take your bitch face and pout. Don't yell, just pout. Ride a bike with a hurt knee. The winner, Phillip Rivers, which means Phillip Rivers is the loser. Chicago at home. Once again this week, we got a lot of comments on YouTube.
Appreciate it.
I said to all Bengals fans that if the Bengals won, that I would recognize all of them.
Yeah.
And thank God they didn't, because we would have to ask YouTube for an extension of our video time. This week we got, hope your picks go better this week. Still hating on my Giants though. At least your daughter's got the right mind because she picked the Giants. I'm going to try the poor man's Miller now, LOL. And that's by Rob the Pirate XPL, who we recognized last week because he was talking about the Milwaukee's Best Light.
Right.
Which I hope a lot of people tried, and the more we do this, the better chance we have for them coming on board as a sponsor.
That would be nice. And I don't hate on your Giants. I'm just very upset that they lost, and I'm picking again this week.
He picked them against the Eagles, so that makes up for everything.
Everything.
Gabriel988 had a comment that was way too long for me to handwrite on the back of our script. He called a Steelers win, and more impressively, a Ravens loss to Seattle, which was the West Coast traveling letdown game of the week. I called it the Giants. I don't think the Giants necessarily let down. The Ravens ultimately totally did. Marshawn Lynch marches all over you.
When you lose to Tavares Jackson, I've got an issue with your team. And I have an issue with the Ravens.
It's okay what you said about the Giants. I still heart you, LOL. That's icy cold 500. Let me tell you something. That comment right there, not icy cold at all. No. We heart you too.
Right back at you, baby.
Haha, wow, he's an Eagles fan. Embarrassing. Losing at home against a backup quarterback. Didn't even mention the fact that it was Arizona.
No.
Didn't even mention the fact that it was Arizona, because that might have hurt even worse. Who's the best team in the AFC? We didn't answer it on the comment back because I commented back and actually missed that question. So who you got for the best team in the AFC?
It's really a tough question.
It's a good question.
I'm going to say Houston. Houston Texans, best team. They have just been destroying teams, and not by throwing the ball. Now, they lost Schaub, out for the season. Not good. I just saw it when we came downstairs. Out for the season. That means Matt Leinart. But their running game is good. Right now, today, best team in the AFC. Not going to be the best team at the end.
I think they've been the most consistent.
Definitely.
I don't think Buffalo is the best team.
No.
And I don't think San Diego is the best team.
No.
I think it's so up in the air. New England losing to the Giants the way they did. No way. I'm giving it to them. Who's winning?
Steelers.
The Steelers. I mean, they lost twice to the Ravens, but then the Ravens losing. It's one of those cycling things where I think the best team's going to emerge the last 4 weeks of the season.
It's going to be momentum.
And it's going to be one of those veteran teams that does it. Maybe a Pittsburgh, maybe a New England. But right now, to answer that question, to date before Schaub went out, I would agree with you that the Texans are the most consistent team. So that's our show for Week 11. Mark it down. Mears picks the Giants against the Eagles. We'll never see it again. Ever.
Well, yeah, if Andy Reid's still the coach, you might. Make sure you hit subscribe. Got to hit subscribe and the thumbs up. Gotta like us.
We gotta do the thumbs up down here. Don't react to Mr. Bitter over here because the Eagles suck.
Thumbs up. Subscribe. New video every week.
Go to Facebook. 1,300 people that see us post our video on Facebook. 1,700 views to date of last week. 4 submissions for money. We had multiple 40, 50 submissions for a blue t-shirt.
We're giving you free $10 and
It's a t-shirt.
That's 10 songs.
You could download as many Kelly Clarkson songs as you want with that.
Justin Bieber, 10 songs. Does he even have 10 songs? I don't know, but you could download them all.
So do that, and then do this, and then comment away on us because we're going to respond to comments. We want to get 100 comments. Drive to 100 comments.
Yes.
We had 92 last week. We fell short. Let's drive to 100 comments. Includes us answering back, but we count that. Let's talk. Let's figure out where we messed up tonight and bang on him for picking against the Eagles.
That's right.